Hey guys, it's Faithless. I want to kind of do a little bit more of a personal video, and this will be a little bit rambly because, again, I'm not really reading from a script. The observation on modern politics video should come out either today or tomorrow, guaranteed. Since I've pretty much finished the script, I've recorded nearly everything. Like I recorded like half it already, and then I just need to compile the video. So, what am I going to talk about in this quick one? This is going to be a fairly short video, but just to kind of give you somewhat of a white pill, particularly people who might be in my position. So, full disclosure, I'm basically a doomer. Okay, I live the lifestyle. Like I've been struggling financially. I live with family at the moment, and I've not really ever been able to find like a proper place where I fit in and like a decent place where I could put myself in life. I've had several careers, but they never really panned out, and I've only really like stuck at them for like a few months, and that's due to like multiple reasons. Sometimes it's health, sometimes it's interpersonal like relationships. Who gets it? So the very first thing I want to say is that if you're in a similar situation as me, I do not judge you at all. And even once I get past this situation, which I feel I will, like eventually I will get there, and eventually you will get there too, I would still not judge people who are still in this situation, because that's one thing I've kind of read is that a lot of people, even older than me, because I'm 28, and even younger than me, are in this situation, and it's a sad state of affairs. Now, many people can say like, oh, it's because of a broken system or because they weren't given the right opportunities in life, and all of these are kind of partially true. There's lots of factors, and it's very difficult to judge people's particular circumstances when it comes to these sorts of things. So the main sort of advice I should really impart to you is that, well, obviously, one, to not give up, and two, try to focus on the things that you have direct control over. So right now it's probably best to just focus on like your physical health. If you're feeling drained, or if you're feeling tired all the time, or if you're feeling kind of just off, like try and see you can do little things to sort of sort that out, like maybe sleeping at an early hour, changing up your diet, maybe getting in some more exercise, that sort of thing. These are fairly basic sort of recommendations, but they generally do work. A lot of the physical health does contribute to mental health. So the more you are physically able, the more you'll feel better mentally. And the other thing also is that opportunities are created; they aren't given to you, and that's a lesson I've only really recently learned, because I've constantly felt like this sort of thing where it's like every time I get given an opportunity, it's always a really crappy one where I'm faced with this wall of like ridiculous resistance, and that's why I end up keep failing. Like I'm almost like being constantly set up to fail, and I feel like that's because people have kind of given me opportunities out of pity rather than me creating those opportunities for myself. So you should try and take control of your life in that regard and see if you can find these opportunities and create them for yourselves, because otherwise, because the problem is that people don't know you. They don't know what you need, they don't know what you want. So even if they give these opportunities, which is not typically out of malice, it's usually out of a good kind place of the heart, they don't understand your specific needs. So of course it's going to feel like they're setting you up to fail in some regards. But unless you create those opportunities for yourself, you're just not going to be happy, and you're not going to be able to find your way. So that's really the best thing I can say to you guys at the end of the day. I'm going to keep this YouTube thing going for as long as I can. If this ever becomes a career, then, great, that solves a hell of a lot of fucking problems in my life. But I understand that's a pipe dream, and, not everyone is so lucky, because there's so many other people that deserve like the success within these sorts of spaces even more than I do, and I'll completely admit that. But if it ever happens for me, then I hope that I remain humble, and I hope I remain grateful in that regard. Now, with that being said, I do have a PayPal. You never have to donate to it. If you feel you want to donate, I always appreciate it. At the end of the day, I want to earn my money. So I'm going to try and put out as best a quality of video as I possibly can, and I'm going to keep improving my craft. This is not only the thing that I'm doing. Also currently looking for jobs at the moment. I'm also trying to develop some skills. I'm learning Spanish at the moment. I would like to learn some other things, like I want to get into like music production and that sort of thing too, and sort of branch out in that regard, since music has always been like a deep passion of mine. But in the same thing as well, as I might look into doing some sort of business course and kind of brushing up on business skills as well, so I can make myself a little bit more marketable, at least when it comes to future employments. And if any of you who are watching this video are employers and happen to have any sort of remote jobs, particularly within the IT sector, please let me know. There should be an email address like in on my YouTube channel page, which you can email me at. I am looking for jobs, so that would help. In any case, I hope everyone is having as best a day as they can, and hope everyone stays safe. All right, peace out.